Hello everybody and welcome to another episode. In today's episode I'm going to show you how to properly remove and replace the rear brake disc and also the rear brake pads from any Peugeot 508 facelift, the second generation made after the year 2014. On this vehicle I had to replace the front brake pads and the front brake disc and also the rear ones, but on the rear ones I decided to make a video and show you all how to do it and what you have to do if you want to do this kind of job at home and with normal tools. On this vehicle, I'm already done replacing the parts from the rear side on the passenger side, and right now I'm going to show you all how to do it on the rear side on the driver side. It's not important on which side you are starting first, everything is similar from one side to the other if you are working on the exact same portion of the vehicle. So if you are working on the rear side, it will be exactly the same from one side to the other. If you are working on the front side, it will be similar from one side to the other. Alright everybody, so as you can see, right here, the parts are in a very bad condition, the brake discs are very worn out, and this is why I decided to replace them with a brand new one. Right here I have the brand new parts which I'm going to install on this vehicle. I choose to go with the manufacturer for the brake pads, ATE, and the manufacturer for the brake disc, it's Textar. And in my opinion, both of the manufacturers are very good. The Textar one, it's a middle range one, and the ATE, in my opinion, is the best manufacturer which you can buy for your vehicle, which is after the OEM parts. And also this vehicle which I'm working on today has a parking brake which is a manual one, is not an electronical one like we can see on others vehicle or on a vehicle which is equipped a little bit better. In my case, for example, I will not have to worry about putting the calipers into the service mode or something like that. With the diagnostic tool, I can just lower the handbrake completely down and I can start working on the car and remove the parts and replace them with the brand new ones on the vehicle. So from here, just remove the rear wheel as you can see. And after the rear wheel is removed, the first thing which you have to do is to remove this anti-rotor spring. This is a spring, you'll have to put a flat screwdriver underneath and you have to push it out. After that, the caliper is secured with two bolts right here from the back. You'll have to remove this plastic cap from the top and also you'll have one in the bottom. You'll have to remove both of them and you'll have to remove the screws which are securing the caliper attached to the caliper mounting bracket. And to remove the screws from the caliper, you'll have to use this kind of tool. It's not a very expensive tool, you'll have to find it in a box like this. And in my case, this is the size number 7. After that, the next thing which you have to do is to remove the caliper mounting bracket. After you finish removing the caliper, you'll have to remove this metal part, which is securing the brake disc and also the caliper attached to the vehicle. And you'll have to remove those two bigger screws from right here from the back. And it's very important to remove it because if you don't remove it, you will not be able to remove the brake disc, because on this model and also on other cars out there, if you don't remove the caliper mounting bracket, the brake disc will not come out from the hub and you won't be able to remove it completely out from the vehicle. And after that, in the last, you'll have to remove those two little screws from right here, which are securing the brake disc attached to the rear hub of the vehicle. And after that, you can just clean the area and install the brand new parts into its place. Right now, I'm going to put my camera right here in a corner and I'm going to let you all see exactly what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. And in this way, you will also be able to do it on your car yourself and with normal tools. Okay everybody, now all the securing screws are out from the caliper and you can just pull it out from the caliper mounting bracket. If you are working on a different vehicle or if you are working on a different side of the vehicle, if you have a brake pad wear sensor, make sure to disconnect it and then pull it out from the caliper. Okay everybody, right now it's time for me to remove the caliper mounting bracket. I am going to use my impact gun because with an impact gun it's very easy. And in most of the cases, these kind of bolts can be very stuck into the suspension parts and using an impact gun can help you and it can make your job a little bit easier than normally it should be. Okay everybody, right now I removed the two bolts which are securing the brake disc mounted to the hub, and as you can see, the brake disc is not coming out unless I'm going to remove the brake caliper mounting bracket. And to remove the bolts which are securing the caliper mounting bracket, you'll have to use a torch 55. Alright everybody, so as you can see, the brake disc and also the brake pads are out from the vehicle completely, and from here the next thing which I'm going to do is to clean the elements. I'm going to clean the caliper, I'm going to clean the caliper mounting bracket and also the hub area where the brake disc is going to be installed on the vehicle. And don't forget to push the piston from the caliper back into the caliper. You'll have to use a piston press, you'll have to use a caliper press or something like that, which will help you to push it back into the caliper. But before doing this, I recommend you all to clean everything. I recommend you all to use some brake cleaner and make everything very nice, very clean and very smooth. And after that you can just install all the parts back over the vehicle like are supposed to be installed from the factory. Very good everybody, so as also all the new parts and also all the elements and all the parts from the vehicle are cleaned. They are ready to be installed back over the vehicle, and from here I'm going to spray some copper paste over the parts just to make them not get it rusted in the future. And this copper paste also, it will help you in the future to remove them a little bit easier, and also it will prevent them from getting stuck onto each other. From here, just follow the exact same process, but in reverse. I'm going to install the brake disc, and also after that I'm going to install the caliper mounting bracket, and then the brake pads and the caliper, and I'm going to tie everything back together over the vehicle like it's supposed to be installed from the factory. Very good everybody, so as you can see, those were all the things which you have to do and follow if you want to replace the rear brake disc and also the rear brake pads from any Peugeot 508 facelift or pre-facelift. Is not important because everything is similar from one to the other. Thank you all for watching. If you like the video and found it informative, feel free to give me a subscribe and a comment down below. See you next time.